I ain't gonna lie.
We did watch it.
Based off of like how the serum works, and based off the fact that the stone surge through your body, is quite literally the same effect, unless like proven otherwise. That's the most logical conclusion.
Active. It's not a logical conclusion. Active.
It is. So what? So power surging through your veins. What does that do? What does that mean?
That doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be physically stronger now. I think that just means that the power, like you have the power of the stones now. You visually have the power of the stones.
So why
that
is it surging through his body? If it's not making his body stronger, why is it surging through his body?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's making him stronger. Like, bro, stop trying to tiptoe around common sense, gang. It makes him
that doesn't
stronger.
make common. Like you saying, just because it visually flows around his body
to prove Doomsday wins, bro.
You said,
you're trying to tiptoe around logic to prove that Doomsday wins, and it's not working.
You're making assumptions right now. You don't have definitive proof.
That's not an assumption. That's a logical conclusion.
Okay, but at the end of the day, you're still making an assumption, right? So like you can't just say just because it looks like that's what's happening doesn't mean that's what's happening.
The only logical conclusion for us seeing power surge through his body is that the power surging through his body is making his body stronger.
Gang, we see the power surging through Hulk, and it doesn't make him stronger. So why would it make Thanos stronger?
Because Hulk couldn't handle the power.
But Thanos, it would make him stronger? Why would it make him stronger?
Crazy? The fact that we see the power surging through Hulk, right? We see that. And it was destroying the Hulk's body from the power surging through him. It proves to us that it does affect your whole body, just off of that alone.
I never said it doesn't affect your body. You're trying to say it makes you physically stronger and more durable.
Yes, it does.
And I don't agree with that.
Why?
I think Thanos is just strong and durable at base form without the stones.
He is, but the stones make him stronger.
Right, but I don't think it goes up any further when he has it, unless he creates like a bioelectric shield or something.
I asked you, what other logical conclusion would there be for the power of the stones literally going in his body? And you said you don't know, which means the only logical conclusion is that it's making him, it's amping him. Because if it was literally just a hack, like you're saying it's just a hack, then there would be no reason for the power to surge through his body. It would just be in the gauntlet, and he just uses abilities from the gauntlet. That's not how it works.
Okay, so again, your argument is based off a critical analysis of what's visually going on his body, right? But at the end of the day, you're still making a hypothesis. It's no definitive evidence that states that the stones make him physically stronger.
Again, why else is the power surging?
So unless you could pull up a statement.
Why else is the power surging through his veins?
Okay, so you're going to keep asking me that, and I'm going to tell you the same thing.
You don't know.
I'm going to tell you the same thing. I don't know. You're right. I can come up with a million reasons why. I don't feel like, I'm not saying, like, I could come up with mad different reasons why the power was surging through him. Like, I could say just because the stones it takes a toll on his body. Like, the more he uses it, the more he's affected. Like, we literally see him snap and his fucking arm is disintegrated.
Yeah,
I could say that. I could say it's bringing him down.
That's when he uses it to a certain level.
Like we could see, like we see him grunting, right? So we could say
only when he uses all 6 of the stones. So
no, like when he puts the stone in his the glove, we see him like groaning and like we could say it's a war cry or he's groaning from pain.
No,
it's up for our interpretation.
It's the same logic of why Goku screams when he's going Super Saiyan. Is he being damaged from going Super Saiyan? No, he's getting
no, but that's different because we see the stones, they can damage him, so that's different. Yeah, and Goku, it does strain his energy when he does.
Amount of power that is too much.
And that's a bad example because going Super Saiyan does drain his energy. It does strain him.
Stronger.
Just like Kaioken, it strains his energy.
And Kaioken, does it not make him stronger?
It does make him stronger, but it does strain him.
A bad example when that's my point. That it makes him stronger. What are you talking
Obviously,
about?
he's gonna be stronger with the fucking Infinity Stones, gang. Like that's the whole point of having them. But I'm saying he's not gonna be physically or more. He's not gonna be more
Okay,
physical.
so I'm not gonna lie, Tom. I already gave you logical reason as to why it would make him physically stronger. If you don't have
Okay,
a
but it's
logical
still
reason,
up for your
if you don't have a
interpretation, gang.
logical reason, yes, and I gave valid evidence to substantiate my interpretation.
No, you did not.
Haven't given anything. I asked you for something, and you said I don't know.
I said, bro, I literally gave you an example of how he could have been strained from the energy that was going through his body from getting all the stones, gang.
Okay,
And you're trying to say
that doesn't negate the fact that the power is surging through him, making him powerful.
okay, but listen, at the end of the day, it's still up for our interpretation. We'll never know what's going on because you don't have substantial
I gave
evidence.
reason that makes my interpretation more valid. You didn't do that.
Okay, it could
I
be
gave
more valid
multiple
than mine.
reasons.
That doesn't
I've
mean it's
given
more
multiple
true.
reasons for my interpretation to be more valid. You didn't give not one.
It can be more valid. That doesn't make it any more true, gang.
Yes, if my interpretation is more
doesn't.
valid than yours in a debate, then we would go with my interpretation.
That's
Because
still
my interpretation makes sense.
gang.
Your interpretation makes 0 sense.
Gang, I could say space is not real. And if I give a better reason why you think that space isn't real, then that doesn't mean space is not real. That just means I gave a better reason.
You get
At the end of the day, space is not. Space is real. You said what?
If you're able to give logical reasoning and you're able to give substantiation for it, then you would be able to get it in a debate.
Okay, so just because a reason makes verbal sense and the other person's is doesn't necessarily make it true. If I give a good argument on why space is not real and it sounds good, that doesn't automatically mean space is not real, gang.
I mean, if I can't disprove the argument, then you would win the point. That's how debates work.
Okay, but at the end of the day, we still don't have evidence of either argument being true or false.
I gave
This
evidence.
is up for our interpretation.
I've given evidence, and I even given MCU analogies for my interpretation of why my shit would make sense. You just saying no because it doesn't help your narrative.
No, I'm saying no because you don't have real evidence. You don't have a statement.
Evidence. You
don't have a statement. You don't have.
It doesn't change the fact that I didn't give you evidence. And you even said that what I'm saying makes more sense than what you're saying.
No, I said it could make more sense. That doesn't mean it's not true.
Why else is power flowing through? Why else is power surging through your veins if the power ain't making you stronger? That doesn't even make sense.
I already said because it could have been straining his body. We see him. We seen the stones strain his body when he used all 6. So
you think it's making him weaker?
If he uses the stones constantly, yes, it could make him weaker. We see him use all 6.
If he's using them constantly, when he first puts the stone in the gauntlet, the stone makes him more powerful.
Yes, because he has the power of whatever stone it holds. So, like, if he has a reality stone, that makes him more powerful.
Surges through his own body, making his body stronger because it's surging through his own body.
So, explain to me, why does his arm disintegrate when he snaps?
Who?
Why does his arm go soft when he snaps? Can you explain that to me?
His arm goes soft.
Why did his shit burn the fuck up when he snaps?
Because he's using too much power.
Okay, so if he's using too much fucking power, and mind you, the shit was flowing through his veins right after he uses it. I mean, right after he puts the stone in, like the 6th stone, all of the stones, that's the reason why the shit was flowing through his body, through his veins and shit like that. So you're saying that it's too much power, right? But it's in his body, so it should make him more stronger. Because it's flowing through his veins.
Yeah, you can have a certain amount of power in your body, but if you output too much of it, it can still damage you. Like, for example, Vegeta.
So
had a certain amount of power in his body, but when he used all of that shit on Majin Buu, the shit still killed him.
Okay, so you're comparing, like, some Dragon Ball comparisons make sense, but this don't make any sense.
I mean, it does. You can be damaged by your own power sometimes.
Well, Vegeta, it was an explosion, right? Thanos, it was a snap. It was a snap. right?
And he
So
still
those are two
scaled to that
different things.
snap because really what
Mind you,
happened
snap
was,
half the
like,
universe.
all that happened really was that the gauntlet got fucked up. His hand didn't really get fucked up. It was just the gauntlet.
No, his whole arm got fucked up. His
That's
whole
not true.
entire arm. Like,
And like I said,
I
like,
could
right
show you the
after that,
scene.
literally right afterwards, he was able to destroy all the stones, which means like he himself physically, he does scale to all the stones. Like the fact that he can destroy them and still like tank it.
Okay, so you don't know how powerful the stones were at the moment
Universal.
they're being destroyed.
They're universal.
You can't say they're universal just because the
Yes, it
stones
is.
are universal doesn't mean. Okay.
In order, like if you can tear the universe down to the last atom, that would be universal.
Okay, so again, that's just a quote that's up for interpretation too.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not a quote. What?
It is a quote. That's what he said. So it's a quote.
No, that's what he said he was going to do with the stones. He said when he gets the stones, he's going to tear the universe down to the last atom.
Okay, so that's up for interpretation as
No,
well.
it's not.
It is up for interpretation.
You know what words mean?
Yes, I know what words mean. Words can be figurative language. Just because I say,
Yes,
nigga, I'm about to run
there's
through
no
him.
figurative language. He quite literally said he's going to get the stones, he's going to destroy the universe, and then create another universe. Where are you getting figurative anything from? Where are you getting that from?
I never said what he said was figurative language. I'm saying like,
okay then. So that again. So all
you
that
saying,
means is with
do you
the
know what
stones,
words mean?
He can
Like,
tear the universe down, and he can create another universe, which means he can destroy and create a universe with the stones.
okay, so if you can
And
prove
his
to me that
body,
he
like
can
I
do
said,
that
in order
without
for you to
giving me a
use anything for the
statement from
stones,
his
your body
mouth,
scales to it. Go ahead. I said in order for you to do that with the stones, your body would have to scale to it, which means his body would have scaled to universal.
So is Iron Man universal?
Yeah.
Yo, Iron Man is universal?
Yeah, if you're able to damage a character who can perform, like if you're able to damage a character who can destroy or create a celestial body, then you would also scale to that celestial body. So yeah. He left. But